All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me on this Tuesday night for our live opportunity overview. My name is Marci Nettles, and I'm coming to you from Goodyear, Arizona. So I'm super excited to be sharing with you tonight. I want you to know I'm just like every single one of you. First-time network marketer, never done this before. In a previous life, I was a police officer. Loved it, I was good at it, but you know what? I had the same challenges that many of you that are parents now have, and that's in when am I going to be the parent, when am I going to be their influencer, and when am I going to go to work. It was a difficult thing for me, and so I ended up working graveyards the majority of my career, which meant I was always exhausted, never fully present for my kids. On top of that, I learned some other hard lessons in that career, and that is if you're an employee or even a business owner, a small business owner, and if something happens to where you can't go to work and give your time before someone else will sign their name on that check for you to be able to pay your bills, then you don't get paid, right? If something happens, you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Your will stops. And that happened to me in August of 2009 when I was in a car accident on duty that ended my career instantly. Caused brain injury, several herniated discs throughout my spine that required surgery. And at that moment, my career and what I thought was my purpose in this life was over. I ended up with a lot of loss. I had 3 spine surgeries. I had a lot of prescription medication. I went through a divorce that was already not good. And you add financial stress onto that, it was over pretty quickly. We lost a house. And I missed out on even more of my kid's life. I started getting really depressed and falling into that spiral that many people fall into. And so I went to my doctors and they gave me more prescription medication that definitely did not help. And there was actually warning labels on them that said may cause suicidal tendencies. I actually had 4 suicide attempts before this exact information that I'm sharing with you was brought to my attention by someone that cared about me. So whoever invited you to see this information tonight, please thank them and know that they love and respect you enough to share it with you. So tell them thank you. So we're here to talk about the ultimate biohacker's guide to taking control of your own biology. That's what I saw, and that's where I had hope for the first time in 18 months since the time of my accident to the time that I saw this information back in 2011, that I could actually get my brain and my body working for me again. And this is why I'm here in front of you tonight, is because I know that there's many people out there that are struggling, that are looking for a better way of taking care of their health and wellness. And on top of that, there's many people that are struggling because jobs are being lost to technology left and right as well. And so you're looking for a plan B or a side gig or a side hustle to help you make ends meet, because there's always more month than the end of the money. So in this opportunity, I had that hope that I hadn't had in so long. I met a lot of people that helped me understand that I could do a new type of business. I met amazing people, including my husband, through this opportunity. And now we build this 24/7 together with a team around the world, which we'll talk about which countries we're open in. But our vision is that anybody that sees what we see, we want to lock arms with you, because there is a way for you to have more in your life, more energy, more health, more wellness, more time, and better finances to be able to enjoy all of it. So let's talk about why LifeVantage. So first of all, there's 2 trends that we really want to focus on tonight. One is the new gig economy. The gig economy means is that technology is changing the way that we make money, and it will be changing the way that you make money in the future. And if you're not prepared for that, you must start paying attention, because as you see, these 4 companies on here are just an example of companies that have come in and brought in new technology, married a need and a want with people that could provide a service, and in the middle, money is exchanged, all by using a cell phone, right? Think about that, guys. We are eliminating the middleman on a lot of things so that we can have convenience and have a better experience most of the time. Uber is providing more places for more rides to people than cab ever did, and yet they don't own a cab. Airbnb has more people laying heads on pillows at someone's home in their own bedrooms, right, than any hotel. They're the #1 bed provider now, all because it's technology-based and convenient, and you can get a different experience. Facebook has now connected us with 2.2 billion people around the world that we never would have known other than through this technology and the gig economy. And you got to be completely convinced that there's lots of money being made by all of these different things, right? This is the new trend, guys. Finding a way to make money using technology is a must for your future. And Amazon right now is the big king of all of them. I love the convenience of shopping on Amazon. I love going to my local stores too, but unfortunately, most of the time when I go there, I can't find exactly what I want, or it's not in stock. And so I have to go back again, and I never know when I'm going to actually get what I want. I can go on Amazon, I can compare shopping, I can generally get it shipped to my door in 2 days, get a doorbell ring and a picture showing me where they placed the package. That's convenience. That's making money on a big scale, and it's all using technology. So that's trend number one. Now, the other trend that we're going to be talking about is this trend of health and wellness. Come on, guys, think about it. Would you really rather go into your doctor, wait till you're sick, go into your doctor to be able to get a prescription written out to you that you're not sure what kind of side effects they're going to have them start writing the prescription before they even truly know your last name, and not know if it's going to be an outcome that you want? And really, it's just going to be a hijacked outcome because it's going to be a synthetic product, where we can actually now take control of our own biology. We can biohack ourselves, and we can actually affect our DNA in a positive way to get the best outcome from our bodies. So right now, this trend is people are choosing between being hijacked or being biohacked. Hijacked is when something's taken over for a negative purpose and used for bad, right? I mean, we've seen it in the past with airplanes. We see it on Facebook all the time. They say that people are being hacked, but really they're being hijacked, right? Their accounts are being hijacked and used for a negative purpose. So we're being hijacked on a 24/7 basis. Physically, emotionally, biochemically. I mean, come on, guys. We're putting so much stuff into our bodies that have these nice long words, preservatives, we can't even pronounce, right? That is biochemically hijacking your body. Or how about the air that we're breathing? All the stuff that's out there that is toxic to us, the stuff that we're adding to our water that we're supposed to be drinking to hydrate us and help us be healthy is not good for us. It's hijacking our systems. On top of that, how many of us are on these so much time of the day? And if you put it up to your head, you're getting those EMFs, those electric magnetic fields that have been led, to believe that they create cancer cells. And all of this is in combination is having people come up with allergies that they have never had before. They don't know where they came from, but it's all because their body is hijacked. So if you choose to go onto the light side, right, to the biohacking side, this is where you can take control of your own biology using Nutrigenomics. It's optimizing your genetic potential, becoming the best version of you. Nobody can do you better than you. So let's make sure that we're taking care of you so that you can do that. And using Nutrigenomics, this is basically the research of how nutrients and natural compounds affect our genes in a positive way. So watch this short video to get a better grasp on what Nutrigenomics is.
Take a deep breath. Hold it. Now gently exhale. Ironically, while oxygen is necessary for all human life, it is also the element that is at the root of the aging process. That's because oxidative stress, which is a toxic level of reactive oxygen in your cells, is one of the primary causes of cell damage and the adverse effects of aging. It's almost as if your cells were slowly rusting from the inside. There's no stopping the process, but as with rust, there are ways to slow it down, to inhibit the aging process, and even reverse oxidative stress. It's called Nutrigenomics, the science of using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to affect gene behavior and attack the root causes of aging. Another root cause of aging is the depletion of mitochondria in your cells as you age. Mitochondria that are the powerhouses or engines of your cells. Nutrigenomics delivers a 1-2 punch that creates stronger cells that are better equipped to fight the effects of aging by using the NRF2 pathway to help the body produce more antioxidants and using the NRF1 pathway to boost mitochondrial production, which inhibits the aging process and increases the energy level in your cells. Aging is inevitable. The rust comes back. The engine loses some power. But now we don't have to take aging lying down. LifeVantage's study of nutrigenomics fights the root causes of aging, to help people look and feel younger naturally. LifeVantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
I love that last line there. Nutrigenomics, we're at the forefront, which means we're ahead of anyone else in this category, this new trend, being able to take control of your own biology for an optimal outcome. So when we're thinking about that, we're not asking you to spend any more money than what you're already spending. I mean, look at this, $500 billion plus is already being spent in these different fields where our products fall. So when we look at this market research, $300 billion is already being spent in the anti-aging field, which is where that NRF1 and NRF2 products fall. How about skincare? Oh my gosh, ladies, I know you're on board with this, and men, you need to be. But skincare is $121 billion of an industry where people are already spending their money there. And we have a skincare system unlike any other in the world that actually activates your skin's ability to heal itself. And then pet care. You know, I'm sure that many of you know that most people will spend more money taking care of their pets than they do their young children many times. And so we have a pet product that also helps to reduce that oxidative stress, which oxidative stress is just the damage that's being caused inside your cells that leads to quicker aging, quicker breakdown of your cells, quicker production of disease processes. So let's reduce that in our dogs as well with our pet product. 50 billion in the smart energy. And I would say most of it's not very smart where they're spending that money, right? Whether it's the high sugar coffees or it is the really bad rock stars, the monsters, Red Bulls, everything that gives you that synthetic rush and energy and then gives you that harsh drop because the chemical sugars and everything that's in there that is not good for you. So there's $50 billion being spent in an area that we actually have brain food to help you unlock your body's natural energy stores and give you better mental clarity and focus at the same time. And then one of the massive problems that we have around the world is obesity. Diets don't work. And yet we have well over $37 billion being spent every single year on weight loss, guys. And so what we need to be looking for is a smart weight management system, and that's what we have in our physique products. So when we look at this $500 billion, really all you're going to be doing is redirecting money that you've already been spending that has not been helping you activate your body with nutrigenomics. So this is our suite of products. So this is the short version of this PowerPoint. So I'm not going to be going through every single one of our products. Please get with the person that invited you so that they can share the product specific videos with you that the company has provided. They're amazing in resources, okay? But this is our complete suite of products that helps you to biohack your complete body system. All you need to make sure your brain, heart, eyes, and other vitals are working at peak performance. And you can get it for on the go. Makes it very convenient. Plus, ask about free shipping. We have all kinds of stacks where if you purchase a stack, any other product that you add to it gets free shipping. So please get back to the person that invited you to learn more about our amazing nutrigenomic products here with LifeVantage. But this is where we started. This is that original NRF2 product and why we can actually come to you with confidence and not have to tell you, hey, it worked really great for my cousin, brother, sister, for this, or this. No, we can actually take you and show you independent third-party research, science that was done by amazing entities like the Ohio State University, National Institute on Aging. I love that one, by the way. Do you know that this product right here is the only natural product that can claim after a 10-plus year study by the National Institute on Aging to extend life? It is. It's the truth. Don't trust me. Go read the study. You can go to pubmed.gov and you can put in the name of our product, Protandim, because it is science on our product, not the ingredients. It's total product science, and that's unique for a natural product. And you'll see that we actually have well over 20 peer-reviewed and published studies that you can see and read for yourself at pubmed.gov. And these are just some of the publications that we have research in. And these are just some of the universities and institutes that have studied or are studying our natural NRF2 activator. And it's not just the researchers, guys. We've been in the media. We've been featured in television broadcasts and in print the NBC channel. How about Wall Street Journal? The Today Show, ABC News, PBS, and Dr. Phil have all done pieces on this amazing product, this new technology that we are first to market with. Plus, it's patented. And because we're talking about a business opportunity, patents are extremely important. As you'll see here, we have 7 US patents. We also have, I believe it's 6 now, international patents. So that's putting this a nice, more than 2 handfuls, right? Which is a good deal for a business opportunity. And these are also renewable patents, which gives us security for a long haul. So where did we start? LifeVantage has actually been around and been having that product, NRF2, on store shelves since 2003. You know, we didn't sell very well. We were in GNC, High Health, Rite Aid, all kinds of different places. But because people didn't know about this new technology, they didn't purchase this product until that ABC primetime that aired back in 2005 came on board. And what they did is they gave us just basically this pedestal to where people saw us and the spotlight was there. People saw what our products could do and what the science said most importantly, and they all wanted it. And so we had almost $5 million in orders almost overnight. Problem is that we were just a really small company back then. We've always been publicly traded, but when you're only ran by your board of directors and a handful of scientists, it's really hard to produce enough product to fill $5 million in orders. So we kind of went out of sight, out of mind in a 9-month back order. But what happened in that time is all of that research that we just got done talking about, those researchers that saw that ABC primetime and they put 2 and 2 together, they know what oxidative stress is and they know what happens inside your body if you are able to reduce it. And our product is proven to reduce it on average of 40% in just 30 days. So they started calling and asking to do research using our product on the problems that they were doing their science on. So that's where all that science came from, is that ABC Primetime Investigative Report. So, but we still couldn't sell it on store shelves because the normal person didn't understand. And if they didn't see the ABC Primetime, they didn't go looking for it. And so we decided in 2009 and made an amazing decision and change in how we marketed by going into direct sales to where someone just like me and just like you can share information like what I'm sharing with you right now on this amazing technology that everybody wants. They just don't know where to find it yet. So like I said before, we've been publicly traded since the very beginning. We're currently on the NASDAQ. Our ticker is LFVN. Please go check us out because we've had a 300% increase like in the less than 6 months. It's pretty amazing where this company is going, and you could be one of the first to be on board with us. We're also very blessed to have top-notch corporate leadership here with LifeVantage. Just the top 4 have over 100 years experience. If you bring in the top 22, there's over 330 years experience in network marketing. And currently, this is where we're open. Well, almost. This is not exactly current because we're moving forward, people. This is an opportunity for growth. Right now, in this picture, it shows that we're open in 14 different countries for distributors. But the customer program, the global customer program down below where there's 7 flags there, and this is basically kind of a holding place or a testing ground for how our products are going to be received in the country and how well they receive network marketing. And Austria was found to be the winner chicken dinner, and they got pulled up to the top and are now open for distributors in Austria. So we have a total of, oh gosh, all those countries, 15 countries. We have 11 different markets that were open, 6 countries for global customer, and we have an e-commerce agreement where we ship our products into China for customers as well. And like I said before, guys, I am a first-time network marketer. So I knew that I couldn't come in and do something like this and be successful at the level that I wanted to be unless there was a proven system in place. I had always dreamt about having that laptop lifestyle, being able to work on the beach or to be able to do whatever I wanted to do from wherever I was at, right? Well, now I can actually tell you that I don't just have a laptop lifestyle, but I can teach you how to have a cell phone lifestyle. Anywhere that your cell phone has service, or you have Wi-Fi that you can connect to, you can build a LifeVantage business because technology is also something that we're at the forefront. We have had an amazing new LifeVantage app created in-house, so we own it, and it is machine learning so that it helps it become easier and easier and easier to build our business using the LifeVantage app. And it's free just for becoming a business partner with us. We help you to connect with the team immediately as soon as you decide to become a partner. And what that means is that you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. So you always have people that you can leverage their experience to help you be successful. It also makes it why this opportunity is a place where you can earn while you learn, but it's all about you being able to take control on your terms. And I would say almost 100% of people that start with us start in the nooks and crannies, move into part-time, some move into full-time, but it's all up to you how you take control of your business. So a little bit about network marketing facts. So billions of dollars is what we're talking about here, all right? So this is how much product in dollars is being moved every single year through the network marketing industry. So in 2011, it was 158 billion. 2017, 189 billion. So you can see that the industry itself is growing, but most people are like, well, only the people that top make any money, and there's not very much money to be made, right? Well, let me tell you, here at LifeVantage, we are actually being paid 48% of every dollar back to the distributors that are sharing this information. So this is an amazing way for you to start a side hustle and start to create a leveraged income that you are actually building an asset that is willable for generations. And now, timing. This is one of the most important parts of this presentation. So please pay attention here if you have not been paying attention. So when we're looking at these two different graphs here, they're very different, but they coincide perfectly for the perfect storm indicator. So when we're looking at the red one first, this is a bell graph. And this is basically gauging how people accept new information or new technology. When are they going to buy the products, right? When are they going to join? Well, let me tell you, in the very beginning, not very many people do. These innovators, there's only about 2.5% that will join an opportunity when it first gets started. So the example of that is an iPhone. How many of you went out and stood in line and purchased an iPhone 1? I didn't either. So it's okay, right? But it just means that not very many people are going to jump on board with brand new technology immediately. But once you keep going and sharing information, you're going to run into those early adopters. Those early adopters are going to be 13.5% of the whole populace. That's of everybody alive on the face of the planet. 13.5% will then come on board after they've seen that the innovators didn't have any problems with their first one, or maybe if they did, it wasn't anything they couldn't overcome, right? And they decided that they were ready to be some of the first involved in an opportunity, maybe investing or using products, so they could say that they were first with a new product. And then we move into early majority. That's 34% of people. This is after those people that got the iPhone 1, 2, and maybe even 3, and they didn't have any, massive problems. The phones didn't blow up on them. They didn't lose all their data, whatever it was that they needed to see. Now the early majority, 34% of the populace is ready to jump on board. And shortly after that, we've got the other 34%, the late majority, because they don't want to be last. And then you have people that just will never join you. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. But as we're looking here, this two areas, the early majority, late majority, 68% of the whole populace, we want to make sure that we get involved in an opportunity before they decide to buy the products, right? Because we want to take advantage of what we're going to look at now is the business S-curve and the growth of a company. So over here on the far left where it says early, this is our logo, this is LifeVantage, this is where we are, and this is where you have the opportunity to get involved first. Guys, we only have about 70,000 distributors in the world. There's only 40,000 distributors here in the United States. You are pre-first. You are like pre-pioneer. If you're looking for something to be your once in a lifetime, this is it, because you get involved before these early adopters start checking in, and then the early majority and the late majority. Right here is where this massive growth curve starts to happen. It's called momentum. This is where 80% of the growth of the company will happen, and 80% of all the commissions ever paid out to anyone involved in the company will be paid out to the people that get involved here with the early adopters before early majorities start to see what this has. And if you wait until up here, this is basically stabilization, or I should have put too late up there on this slide, right? So this is how you can get involved with LifeVantage. This is fast track with a pack. Low startup costs, low entry costs, guys, with solid earning potential. And remember, it's only part-time to start. This is not something you have to give up what's your full-time gig to be able to start. This is a side gig, side hustle to help you either with a plan B or your long-term legacy money that you'd like to have. So these are our 2 business builder packs that we talk about. The reason why we call them business builder packs is because they come with a built-in ticket to the next corporate event, which is education. Like I said, this is my first time ever doing network marketing. And I understood I had to go to network marketing school, which is the corporate events. Corporate events is where you learn how to be a professional network marketer, where you get your belief in our company, in the products, in the science, in the team of people you're going to work with, but also in yourself. So these 2 packages, the first one is the gold pack. It comes with well over $500 in product. There's actually 2 gold packs. You can choose one between the physique product or the True Science skincare regimen, because for $650, you just cannot get all of our products. But we want you to get started on as many of them as you possibly can, because this is belief. We need to build your belief in the products, the science behind it, and how it's going to help you feel so much better, and how you're going to be able to have a more productive life. So $650 plus tax. This gets you all of the products. You also get the app for free. Please disregard the 2 months of full tech stack. That's old. App's new. App's taking us into the next generation, right? So you get the app for free. You do not have to pay for it. And you get 1 ticket to the next corporate event with the gold pack. With a platinum pack, this is $1,250. You get all of our products plus extras, so that you can have product on hand to sample out, but also product for a rotational business building tool to be able to hand over to your new business partners, so they can get started on their product right away. And when they get their business in a box, they replace what you loaned to them, right? Because it's rotational business building product. So for $1,250, you're going to get well over $1,000 in products. You're going to get 2 tickets to the next corporate event, which we have our global convention coming up at the end of this month in 2 weeks, guys. That is right now, $500 in value. They're $249 for registration right now, just for those tickets. Plus you get the app for free. On top of that, with both of these packages, you get your own replicated website that you can send people to get share education on our products, on the business opportunity, on the company, on the events if they want to come as a guest, and you also get a back office to run your business. So now I'm actually moved into the asset sides of things that comes with your one-time investment in starting your business, where you get the leadership of that whole corporate staff, you get the production of the products, quality control, which is ours is the highest in the industry, shipping, no home deliveries here, customer service, the website I just got done talking about, but how about IT? IT comes with that too, to make sure that it's up and running at all times. Our advertising and marketing is included, legal and compliance. We have attorneys on our side, guys. This is assets. And then accounting. I love getting paid. We get paid 5 times a month. It's an amazing thing. And that comes with accounting. And then our events and promotions are all assets that come with starting your business with LifeVantage. So now that you've started your business, you're like, how do I make money? All right. So most people, when they see this information, as they're learning about the products, as they're learning about these trends that we're at the front of, as they're learning about this business opportunity, they start thinking about these different people. It's like, okay, this person could use the smart weight management system. This person could use the smart energy, right? Or this person's been telling me, oh my gosh, I haven't been able to take a vacation with my family for years because we just don't have the money for it. Or this person is like, every single month I have a week to where I'm making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for my kids because I don't have any money left. These are your networks of people, whether they're going to be product users or whether they are going to become your business partners. Write their names down. Don't forget any single one of them, because you're thinking about them for a reason. So you make money, you get paid weekly. As you share this information with your network of people, as people you will meet, anyone that becomes customers or business partners with you, you get paid either 30 to 40% commission of what their product order is the very next week. That's your Smart Start bonus to help you get money being repaid back to you for your investment, and then you start making money and putting it away to help invest in the future growth of your business. Launch bonuses, you get bonuses on a monthly basis. Actually, this is a weekly basis for helping your new people share the information, and when they enroll people, you get a launch bonus to help you support your team so that you're all becoming profitable quickly. We also get paid monthly, our leveraged royalty commissions. Oh my gosh, we're going to talk about that on the next page with our income disclosure statement, but the generational matching bonus is one of my favorites. This is where our company created this bonus to create a massive team commitment to each other, because we are actually compensated to help you. right? So anybody that I personally enroll, I want them to make more money than me. I want to teach them, train them, help them to be successful right away, not only because I know that's what they want and what they need, but I also get paid 10% generational match for helping them from the company, not from them. And then anybody they enroll, I get 5%. Anybody they enroll, I get 5%. Anybody they enroll, I get 5%. So for 5 generations down, for a total of 30% generational matching, guarantees that you will always have a team to be able to plug into. That's where this beautiful system comes into play that I had shared with you previously. And then the elite pools, as you grow your business, you get additional bonuses. These are bonuses that all of a sudden it's global profit sharing, where they take 4% of global profits down here at the bottom right, and they divide it up into 4 pieces of the pie. So the top 4 ranks of the company that I'll show you here in a minute get to participate in this. 1% goes to the top 4 ranks. The 2% goes to the top 3 ranks. The 3rd% goes to the top 2 ranks, and then the top rank gets the last percent all to themselves to divide up amongst them. This is amazing, guys, because not only does it help with teamwork, but now it creates a family culture within LifeVantage, because no longer are we only concerned with helping our own individual teams grow. We want all of LifeVantage to rise, because we know, right, that all ships rise with the tide. So we want everybody to be successful, including you. Plus, there's all kinds of rank bonuses that come along as you're building your business. My Life Venture is one of those. When you hit the Pro 7 Elite ranks, maintain it for a qualification period, you actually get your choice of 9 different gifts that the company wants to give you, valued at $25,000, and the Jeep is just one of them. You could take $25,000 in cash too, but this is just one of those rank bonuses that you can earn as you grow your business. So how far can you take this? Remember, I told you we're publicly traded. This is our income disclosure statement. You can find this out there. It's what's reported to the FTC. So when you look over on the far left side, the paid rank, when you first become a distributor, it's just you. You have your own product volume that came with your pack. But as you involve other people, you share the information and you enroll customers, you enroll other business partners. All of the product that they order also goes towards your product and your volume. As your volume increases, then your rank increases. As your rank increases, your check increases, okay? So the first one I want you to look at here is the total annual payout. Most people think that only the people at the top make all the money, but what I want to show you is that we created this compensation plan in the beginning to help the middle class. And this is where you're going to see that from Pro 2 down to Pro 6, which is the very early ranking, obviously, to our mid rankings, where most of the money that is being paid out in this company with LifeVantage is going to the middle class. So people like at Pro 3, this is $5,000 in group volume. You're making on average an additional $580 into your household every single month. This is leveraged income. So you earn it, you build it up, you make it month over month, and it grows. It grows. It gets bigger and bigger, which, as you can see, looking here, as we go down to the Pro 5, that's $20,000 in group volume going through your business. It's over $2,500 every single month coming into your household. What could you do personally? Think about it right now in your head with an additional $2,500 into your household. Is that your house payment and house insurance and maybe even a car payment depending on where you live? Or if you're in a more expensive place, maybe it's a house payment. Right? But every single month, you've got that money coming in now, replacing what you needed to come up with to pay whatever that bill is we were just talking about. And then how about going into the elite ranks? So we mentioned those top 4 tiers that get to participate in the elite bonuses, as well as the My Life Venture, Elite Pro 7. This is where you've built a business and you've become an amazing leader and you have some duplication happening in your business. You have $100,000 in group volume going through your business every single month. And on average, you are now being compensated over $11,000 every single month. It's at this point that a lot of people start to think, it's like, I just might want to take this side gig and side hustle of mine into a full-time thing. Stop doing that thing that I had to report to somebody else, that I had to ask for permission to eat. I had to ask for permission to go to the restroom. And if I wanted vacation time, I had to hope somebody else didn't want the same days, right? This is where you start to have choices and options. is here at this elite rank. My husband and I have currently built our business up to an elite Pro 9 business. That's 500,000 in group volume going through your business every single month. On average, Pro 9s are making over $42,000 a month, and we're not done yet. We're not done because we're not done helping as many of you as we can possibly help. Find where you want to be on this chart. Even just to invest, where would you need to be? But think with the end in mind. Where would you like to be? Because all of these incomes have been created from zero since January 1st of 2010. So only 8.5 years, guys. If we can all do it, you can do it too, because you're part of a team. So this is what we want to talk about, is the lifeline. You have choices now, right? We just got done talking about choices. So lifeline really is that dash in between the year you were born and the year that you die. What did you do with your life, right? So the majority of us are taught that when you're born, then you need to grow, spend the next 20 or so years going to educational processes, maybe go to college, decide on a career, and make decisions on what type of job you're going to have. You get an employer, and then you are going to work for 40 to 50 hours every single week for 40 to 50 years to hopefully at some point be able to retire on 40 to 50% of what you're having a difficult time living on now. All right. It does not work. It's a broken system. And when you look at this, 65 is not even the retirement age anymore. It's 73. And life expectancy, the newest report, is between 77 and 78 years of age. So between 73 and 78, how would you like to live your life if you can retire? So the other option is a lifeline with LifeVantage. It's just another choice, another decision that you need to make. The first 20 years looks exactly the same as the traditional plan. You're born, you grow, you're educated, you make decisions, right? But with this option, you're going to make one additional decision. And that's to start a LifeVantage business. Start a leveraged income. Build that asset that we were talking about. And even if you decide that I'm going to build this, because you're still going to have to get a job, this is going to be a side hustle because you still need a job to pay your bills, because mom and daddy do not want you living in their house forever, right? And so for 5 to 10 years, working really, really hard to build up to whatever income you decided in the longer term you want on the income disclosure statement. What if you built 5 to 10 years, even at my age now, I'm 47 years of age. If I started right now, worked really, really hard to build up to whatever income I wanted on there for 10 more years, at 57, I was able to retire. Do you know that 16 years earlier than the majority of people, the masses of people, 95% of people are going to be able to retire. And that means that I would be able to live my life with who I wanted, doing what I wanted, whenever I wanted, however I wanted, for the rest of my life. So for me, the choice is a lifeline with LifeVantage, and that's a decision that you now get to make. But just keep in mind, never, ever depend on a single source of income, because something can happen at any time that can take it away. You always want to keep in mind and put action forward, an investment of time and effort to create a second source. And why not do it with a company that believes that we truly can make the world a better place? We have a LifeVantage legacy that we are creating, and we are changing around the world with our good works, with donating money. Currently, we are partnered with Families Helping Families. These are just some of the organizations that we've been partnered with over the past 9 years. Families Helping Families is where we donate to help raise the money to build homes in Mexico and Puerto Penasco or Rocky Point, if you know it better that way. And we actually go down and build the homes too. So we're going to be going down after Christmas with our kids and building homes for people that would never have a home without generous people. Because if you have money, you can be generous, right? Money does not make people evil, but we can do a heck of a lot of good with it. So why not start building your legacy with LifeVantage today? Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate you. Please get back to the person that invited you to see this information. Let them know where you fall on a scale of 1 to 10. If you're a 7, 8, or 9, heck, let's get started right now. Because remember, this is a business where you can earn while you're learning, okay? If you're a 4, 5, or a 6, let them know what you need to see or hear to be able to move further up in the process. And if this is just not something that you feel like is for you, please, those people that you thought about as we've been going through this presentation, please refer them to the person that invited you here, because for one reason or another, they need to hear this information and be able to make a decision for themselves. So guys, please have a blessed night. Thank you for joining me. And I appreciate every single one of you. Bye.